The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own, and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
You're watching the Hi Guys podcast with Al and the other Al on the 420 Pace Project.
That's what I forgot to put in there. Music.
Hi, hey, how you doing?
All right, thank you.
What do you got?
I always know when it's 10 o'clock because Alexa goes, "Hey, just a reminder, take the garbage out."
Now, is that something that you have to do every day, or is this just on Tuesdays?
Just on Tuesdays. Just Tuesdays, because that's when the garbage comes around.
Right. Well, I see they move things around here on the StreamYard.
I moved our logo over. You can move them back and forth now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. We have notes now.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
You want to? Should we take some notes, Al?
Well, that's for people that might want some notes in front of them instead.
Well, if we were having a meeting, that would be good. Yes.
Yeah, a meeting, or you could have those notes there in front of you. I don't know. Having it on a separate Word document, you could have it right there.
La 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 la. Can you see that?
No. Oh yeah, I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, might have some use down the road.
What's the difference between that and private chat?
Well, I don't know. It's notes. It's not a chat.
Yeah, but you would think that they were notes for yourself instead of notes that you're sharing with somebody.
Welcome to our StreamYard tutorial.
Yeah. I've noticed basically in the last week, almost every time that I've come into StreamYard, there's new stuff going on. So that means when the new pricing comes out, expect an increase like what we got last time.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, you know what? StreamYard's doing very well. There's other services as well that we've tried. And you want to know, here's Potcast is doing commercials on Facebook now.
Oh, are they? Oh,
yeah.
Let's see. Today, what do we got? We got some recipes as normal. We got some news. And the recipes today do not have any peanut butter in them.
I was just going to say, does not have any peanuts?
No peanut butter in them at all.
Later in the show, we're going to watch John Candy, I Like Me, the official trailer for the new documentary that's going to be on Prime. And I've got some,
I got some news. I got some cannabis news. I got some sports news. And I've got the newest show that we are watching on the newest series that we have switched to when it comes to. There's some upcoming events as well.
I'm sure I'll have something to say about the series because I've been watching several that I've been enjoying. I just can't remember what they are right at the top of my head.
No. Who knows? Well, you know what I always ask every time we have a show?
No.
What are you smoking?
It's actually I'm asking, Al. It's my pick.
Yeah, I know, but I always press the button. So what are you smoking today?
I've got a mix of whatever I had, and I've wrapped it in a slicker. And I've got some Fico in my Shatterizer.
I've got some Romblin in my Shatterizer. I've got some
Romulan, did you say?
Yes, yeah, it's still going. That same stuff, yeah. And I've got some Comatose in the vape pen.
I don't have anything in my vape pen. It died. I smoked it clean, man.
I got to turn it on. And Doobie wise, I call it the mix, and that's you got to. It's sort
I,
of
li-
like when it
I like
comes to
the
making
mix.
FICO, as many different strains that you can get in there, the better, because you get all different cannabinoids, different terpenes, and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah, you know
So, like when
especially when you're doing it for maintenance.
so when it comes to smoking doobies, is there not an advantage of mixing your cannabis in your joints so that you get all the different terpenes and all that stuff?
I've been buying the big bag of weed, the big bad combo. Okay,
Right.
and it's a sativa and an indica. And here's the way I look at it. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm getting a half ounce of each, and it's about $120. Okay, but I'm not just getting two strains. I'm getting
Oh,
three
is it three in the
because
package?
no, I get two strains, but then if I mix them, there's a third strain.
Oh, I see where you're coming at. Okay, all right, yeah, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and before I forget, whoever's listening,
Watching.
watching, our chat's open if you want to say hi. And
Oh, yeah. One of them just left, so.
oh, you bitch!
Yeah, one left. So that's it. So you got any frost up there yet?
You know what? We had a frost 2 weeks ago,
Oh,
and we had a few other warnings, but they weren't really that bad. Um, but I was worried enough that I took the one plant that I just had out on the deck and put
yeah.
it downstairs
I
under the light because the leaves were starting to crack.
Oh yeah. The This morning when I looked at the weather network to see what the day was going to be like, it said it was 1 degree out.
Really, it's
Yeah.
the weather this year is fucked, dude. Because right now, I mean, we've had single digits for weeks, and right now it's
Oh,
eight.
nighttime. Yeah, we've had some
Yeah,
single digits
it's
for.
18 outside right now. Well, it's 18 in here. It's 17 outside.
Is
Uh,
17 outside of your place?
yeah, that's
I
what I'm
don't
getting.
know. I don't think that's probably much different than our high for today.
But
Our high is 23.
I put a heater in the greenhouse because I had
Really?
to fix it, and it's up in the 20s.
We're 8 degrees right now.
No, I read that wrong. It's 17 downstairs and it's 12 outside.
Oh, yeah.
Which but even though that's higher than it has been,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
chilly.
Well,
The furnace has been
you're
coming on,
50% warmer than us, and you're hell of a lot further north.
and the furnace has been coming on.
Has it?
Yeah, yeah. I have it shut off now, but I mean, at night I put it on auto, and it,
Yeah, it was.
that steady 18.5.
It was 66 in our place this morning when I got up. Must
Yesterday
have been cool overnight.
when I turned the heater down last night
Yeah.
because the night before it got up, like it was up to 26 in there, and the window was open in the middle of the night. So I thought I'd drop that down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not really keen on spending money on hydro in my fucking greenhouse.
No, I know. Well, spending money on hydro is spending money. And
Well, you see, the good thing is my lights came.
correct.
So,
Yes. Yeah. You got them
I'm
hooked
looking
up?
at. No.
What do you mean?
I have to put the film up on the ceiling. One of the kids is coming over to help me do that.
Oh, yeah.
And and then the blower will work on the blower later down the road.
Blower exhaust fan?
I have a blower. Like what I did was I took a kit.
Yeah.
I bought Dean as a gift a grow kit.
Right.
8 years ago, almost 10 years ago now. Okay. and he never got around to putting it up. So I'm using the blower, and I'm using everything but the lights because they're HID or HDI. There's dyslexia in action. Yeah. So we've got the blower, and then I've got these lights that I just bought. So we'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah. You have lots of light. The
1,200.
Talking about light, I'm finding it. Talking about light, I'm finding it at nighttime when I go out to water the girls in the garden that it's getting dark early.
About 8 o'clock here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's dark. Yeah. Exactly.
Leaves are already changing on the
Oh,
ground.
yes. Yeah.
The bears are out in full force. We have I want to say 700-pound gentleman that literally is walking back and forth between my area of town and where Dean and Elzora live. Okay, about a mile up the road, and his name is Two Tags because he has 2 tags in his ears, one in each ear.
Oh.
And what's been going on for a couple of weeks is people are trying to get a picture so they can find the number, get the numbers on the tags, and nobody can get close enough. This guy's huge. He was in my backyard the other night.
Oh,
yeah.
So who puts the tags on? The ministry?
Ministry. They have a service called Bearwise that takes care of the bear population. There's been probably close to 30 bears captured and one, as they called, dispatched. And that one was actually just up the road, a few houses up. There was a young feller decided to keep going into somebody's house while they were in the house.
Oh.
And scare, yeah, of course, walking into your kitchen and there's a bear standing in your now.
Yeah, that'd be a bit unsettling, I would say.
That's the only time they'll kill them. If once they've started going into somebody's home, that's it.
Yeah.
Right. And that was literally just up the road. I actually heard the shot, and the police did that, I believe. So yeah, and the reason that we've got so many bears up here in northern Ontario these days is because no berries came out at all because of the weather.
Oh.
We have no berries at all.
Really?
No strawberries, nothing. So I went out and I started what I'm calling a window strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a kit at the dollar store, and it's just sitting in my window. I've got 8 or 9 sprouts already.
Do you?
Yeah. I put them under the sun blaster.
In the window. So is this to tease the bear?
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll come at your window.
No. I've already had, when I moved up, the previous owner nicely left the garbage can where I could see it with a big chomp in it. Right? And then I looked up, and the window in one of the bedrooms, which is right on the deck, there's a paw print. There was a paw print on the window, and claw marks going down the screen. It ripped the screen apart, right?
Oh.
I'm assuming that happened when nobody was here, like in between when they moved in.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because I had garbage was waiting to go to the dump, put it in the bathroom, turn the fan on, close the doors because it started to stink. And the next thing you know, I got a big motherfucker on my deck sniffing around. So I won't be doing
Wonder
that. I won't be doing that again.
No. That's for sure. All righty. Gone for done smoking. Okay, let's find out what's on the list.
It's certainly high on the list.
I'm going to let you choose the list. I'm going to tell you what I got, and you decide what you want to list. Okay. we can watch 9 Weird Facts About the Monkeys, 7 Signs You're Deficient in Magnesium. Is it narcissism or ADHD? I've seen a few things about that this week. We got 10 fun facts you never knew about the Blues Brothers movie. And 10 facts about birds. You know, The Birds, 1963, Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, the movie. Oh, I watched that. I remember that. Fucking scared the shit out of me. I was a kid. Fuck.
Yeah, I know, eh?
Yeah. Let's do that one then.
You want to do that one? All right.
Yeah. You know, there's probably people out there who never heard of that movie.
The Birds was one of his classics.
Yeah.
That at the time was very scary for people to watch.
Yeah, I think there was some scenes, as I recall, that were gross too. You know, like people's eyeballs, the birds eating the people's eyeballs.
I'm a huge fan of Alfred Hitchcock. In fact, I've been to the museum as well that they have at where was it? Universal?
Yeah, correct, Dean. Yeah, great Hitchcock movie.
And hey, look who's awake.
Yeah, exactly. Scared, yeah, I just said the same thing. It scared the hell out of you as a kid. So what do we got? We got her all lined up there?
I think so. All right, it's a shorty, but you know, you'll get the gist.
Right.
I think I'll turn the thing in. All right, you want to bring it up on the screen there, Al, and I'll start it.
Sure can. All right, here we go.
The Birds, 10 Things You Never Knew. 10. The film has no musical score, instead using electronic bird sounds created with the mixture trotonium. 9. Over 3,000 real birds, including gulls, ravens, and sparrows, were trained and used alongside mechanical effects. 8. Tippi Hedren was injured filming the attic scene, where live birds attacked her repeatedly over 5 days. 7. Hitchcock deliberately left the ending unresolved to heighten the film's eerie and ambiguous atmosphere. 6. His trademark cameo shows him exiting a pet shop with his 2 real-life Sealyham Terriers. 5. The film pioneered special effects with matte paintings, rear projection, and optical composites for the attack scenes. 4. The Potter Schoolhouse in Bodega, California still stands and draws Hitchcock fans as a filming location. 3. Alfred Hitchcock adapted The Birds from Daphne du Maurier's short story, but changed nearly all the plot and characters. 2. It was Tippi Hedren's film debut after Hitchcock discovered her in a TV commercial with no prior acting experience. 1. Hedren later revealed that Hitchcock was controlling during production, leading to a tense working relationship. Bonus fact, a planned finale showing birds swarming the Golden Gate Bridge was cut due to cost and technical limitations.
There you go. The birds were trained. Like I just...
Yeah.
Yeah. What? You're training ravens and crows?
They're easy to train. I've been working on it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. They come and sit on the fence when I'm on the deck feeding the chipmunks and the squirrel and them. So I'll throw them down on the grass but when I'm not there, I usually leave peanuts on the table, and they come down. There's like 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They come and visit all the time.
They do. I'm actually enjoying that part of my day. Right. The chipmunk is running up my leg now and sitting on my knee.
Oh, is it really?
Peanuts from me, and it jumped up. I didn't know it was there, and it jumped up and poked me in the ass. like darted up, jumped up. I guess he was trying to get on the chair. But now I've got a red squirrel that's a bit of a bully. So they fight.
I was gonna say red squirrels
chase each other.
Yeah, and I think whether they are destructive, There's something about
Squirrels are very red, especially red squirrels. They're very destructive. I've seen
yeah.
videos of squirrels basically taking over car engines to stay warm in the winter and that kind of things. But they live in the pine trees, right? Or
Yeah, well, when I lived
spruce?
in
I guess it
Canada
would be
for
spruce trees, right?
yeah, we had them living in our house for a couple years over the winters and stuff until we got the thing solved, the problem solved. Once we
I
found
had
out where they were getting in and everything.
I had I had raccoons and bats in my belfry in Mount Forest when I bought the house. The side of the east trough was pulled down from the ice, right?
Right.
And the bats got in, and then the rodents moved in, and
Mm-hmm.
I had to have somebody come out. There were a few incidences, like I sat down on the toilet and there was something in there. It was hanging there,
Oh,
bat hanging there in my toilet.
really?
Yeah, I walked into my
Scare the shit
bedroom.
out of you.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm glad
Yeah,
I
here it
looked.
comes.
I hadn't sat yet. I looked and there was a bat sitting there. Right. I knocked one off the trim of the door going into my room. My head hit it, and it fell down and was grabbed onto my shirt.
Yeah.
I used to sit in the living room and watch them flying around the living room. We were, trying to get them to go out the door, right?
Right, right.
Yep. I
Well, we had a bat recently, and I thought it
in
went
the
out
house.
the I thought it went out the door, and we have the cameras around here, and I went to I want just see how see the video of the bat, right? So I'm
Yeah.
watching the video of the bat, and I see it go towards the door, and I'm opening the door. But what I didn't realize in real time that the bat actually went down our basement instead of going out the door. And I've only ever seen it once since then. So I don't know where it is. It could be in the house, it could be outside. I haven't got a clue.
They would fly once they got in the living room. They would fly around, and I would sit there and literally with my 35 millimeter camera take pictures of these bats flying around in my living room. Well, things that potheads do.
Yeah. Hey, well, you could get some cool pictures. That you didn't, eh?
You know what? Yes, I got lots.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, my whole portfolio was in my filing cabinet in my office when the sheriff came to take my home, so I never got it back. That's why you have never seen any pictures of stuff that I've done in magazines or anything. Everything I had books of negatives and pictures and everything.
People probably don't even know what film negatives are these days. Everything is so digital.
Yeah, like I was taking pictures. I hardly use my 35 millimeter anymore. I've got thousands of dollars of cameras because that's what I studied, and I don't use them. I got them all in display in my window thingy. Right,
Correct.
Most people put plates and stuff in those things. I got my cameras in there. I've got a Swiss Arca, which is a 4x5 camera, and it's a studio camera, like it's an accordion camera, right?
Yeah.
And I've got lots of different cameras. I've even got an old Polaroid thingy.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you even get film anymore? I don't know.
I would think so, but I wouldn't want to be a person who's got a bunch of money into film developing business because it sure is.
They're still thriving, Al, because the advertising industry uses them still, right?
Yeah.
Yes, studios have most likely gone to digital, right? I use digital. I have an old what's it called? It's an old 35 miller digital
A1?
digital
Canon
Rebel.
A1?
No, a Rebel.
Rebel? Okay, that'd be after that.
I got an original Rebel. It's only six megapixels. Right? But it still takes a damn good picture. Right. And then I've got all my film cameras, but I've been using a little Sony Handycam that my sister got. She won it. And takes a nice picture, right? Takes a nice video too.
That's what you want it to do, right?
Right. Yeah. You got a nice view of zoom.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on the list?
No, I think that we've covered that.
All righty. Then we will move on to the next segment. What was that?
I said cha-cha-cha.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't hear you. I just saw your mouth moving. All right. Recipes. As I said, no peanut butter for today. Oh, where is it? There we go. Right there. Okay.
Here, let's try. Go ahead.
Today we're having butter chicken. You ever had butter chicken before?
You know what? I'm not sure, but it sounds yummy. And while you're doing this, I'm going to play with settings here.
Okay. All right. So butter chicken, they say for the marinated chicken, the ingredients, you need cubed chicken breasts, 1.5 cups of plain yogurt, 1 heaping teaspoon of the following items: garlic powder, coriander powder, onion powder, ginger powder, chili powder, paprika, cumin, salt, and pepper. Now for the sauce, they say that you need 1 to 2 large red onions, 6 tomatoes chopped, 1 cup of cashews, 2 to 3 cups of water, cream, 4 teaspoons of can of butter or ghee, and some leaves, some Fanuku Greek leaves. Never heard of them.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What are we making?
I told you, butter chicken.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Butter chicken is got infused. 4 tablespoons of can of butter. And this is from Bite Me, the show about edibles. And what you got to do is combine the ingredients for the marinade and let it marinate for 4 to 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Cook all the chicken in a heavy bottom pot on medium-high heat. Then set aside. Use the same pot to make the sauce. To make the sauce, they say sauce the onions and tomatoes in oil until soft. Season with salt and add the cumin. I've never heard of that stuff. Add water and cashews and let it simmer for 15 minutes. Transfer the sauce to a blender. I'd make mine without cashews because I can't have them. Transfer the sauce.
And Dean asked about tomatoes. Alzora can't eat tomatoes.
Oh.
What would you use to substitute for tomatoes? I guess maybe a pesto.
So if they can't have tomatoes, I guess they can't have spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, no, but she likes like cream sauces.
Oh, okay.
Would that go good? That might go good with a cream sauce.
I don't know.
You'd have to try it.
We'd have to try it.
Let me know when you make it, Dean. I'll come over and we'll try it.
Yeah. Now transfer the sauce to a blender or use an immersion blender to blend the sauce until smooth. Strain through a sieve. Add the chicken back to the sauce and let it simmer for 5 more minutes. Finish with knobs of butter and a dash of cream. Sprinkle.
Knob of butter.
Yeah, I don't know. It must just be a little bit. Sprinkle at least 2 teaspoons of this fenugreek.
Hootie Whatty where?
Yeah, yeah. Cilantro is optional and served with naan bread or basmati rice. I have had butter chicken. I had it at a restaurant, and it was good. I was really surprised because I wasn't expecting it. I had never had it before. I just knew I had to eat chicken.
Is it breaded?
No, no, no. But it can. It's um. I usually I got it from a restaurant in Callanford that has all different kinds of cuisine in
Which
it.
one?
And this is called the Dockside Restaurant in
I've
Campbellford.
been there.
It has
They make a good roast beef sandwich.
Do they?
Yes.
They have. It's along the river, the edge of the river.
I know. Yep.
Beside the cenotaph, and
David and I ate there a few times.
Yeah, it has a dog-friendly patio.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
And even not only does it have a dog-friendly patio, but it also has a dog menu. So you can pick something off. So you can pick off their menu, and they will make it for your dog, and they will bring it out and serve it to your dog for you.
The Chinese food place there is good too.
Yeah.
I can't remember what. And I like the restaurant in where was I? Hastings. Yeah, I like the restaurant in Hastings.
Which one? The Gondola?
Whatever the restaurant that's there.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
No, there was only one there when I was.
Oh, okay. Was it at the bridge?
Everything else had closed. Well, there was the truck there. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a restaurant coming
right
from your old place.
Right across the street from the hardware store. There's a restaurant there, and I can't remember what it's called. But they make your regular French fries and roast beef sandwiches and breakfasts and all that. It's right on the Trent Canal there.
Correct. Yeah, there's one on each side of the river. That's why.
Yeah. The other one's a pizza place. Oh no, it's not. That's across the street. So yes, there are several. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Right on the lock. There's one there.
Correct, on each side. Right at the lock itself. Okay, that's the gondola. That's the one I was thinking about. Yeah.
And then there's a truck there. But anyways, now I'm getting hungry.
Okay, I am putting the butter chicken recipe in the chat.
There you go. We just put the butter chicken in the oven.
That's right. Okay, now I also have one. I don't know. You might like this one. I don't eat these, and that is not butter chicken. Classic deviled eggs.
You know what? I do like deviled eggs, but
there you go.
Not enough to make them. But if it was sitting on a platter, I'd be happy to put a few on my plate.
So we got classic deviled eggs. So you need 6 large eggs, hard-boiled, peeled and halved, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon, a can of butter melted and cooled, 1 to 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish, a teaspoon of finely minced shallot, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, salt, ground black pepper, and smoked paprika for dusting. Does that mean you smoke it in a pipe and then dust it? No, I don't think so. Okay, instructions. Place the eggs.
Puff pass.
Yeah. Now, I thought this one had an infusion in it, and I'm not seeing that now. Place the eggs, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. They don't put it in 1 teaspoon, a can of butter melted.
Just butter? You could use olive oil as well.
Yeah. Now place the eggs on your work surface. Gently remove the yolks and place them in a medium bowl. Set the whites aside. on a large plate. Now to the bowl, add the mayo, can of butter, relish, shallot, and mustard, and mash everything together until smooth.
Mash
Season
it.
with salt and pepper for taste, and carefully fill the cavities of the egg whites with yolk mixture. Sprinkle with paprika. There you go. Simple and easy.
I would leave the paprika out for myself.
Yeah. Oh, I see you got an error there on the messages. The message didn't go through to the 420 Pace Facebook page. Okay, here we go. Infused devil eggs. In one of the groups I'm in on Facebook, they posted a picture of typing class back in the 70s. And they said, "Do you guys remember typing class?" And I posted it. Yeah, I sure remember typing class. I only took it the 1 year. That was it. But there's skills that I still use today. All these years.
Yeah, we were. You know what? We talked about that last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Deviled eggs, infused deviled eggs. I messed up. I called them deviled eggs instead of deviled. Oh, well, they got some of that devil's lettuce in it, so maybe that's good enough. All righty. Recipe is in the list.
In the mix.
That's right. That's right. And no peanut butter, as I said.
No,
now, you can probably use peanut butter in your eggs, maybe. I don't know.
No peanut butter. You know, it's weird, Al. It's the texture. I guarantee you, it's the texture because I eat peanuts all the time. I love peanuts.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I sit there literally with the animals and I eat peanuts, right? So
yeah.
Even Rosa likes them. Rosa will actually crack the shell, eat the peanuts, and leave the shell.
Good. Good that she knows that. Well, you know, the dogs like the eggs. Eggs are good for dogs. Maybe there's benefits in the shell for animals.
You know what? I have one here that we should have played. I'll play it next week. Things that are really bad for your dogs that most people give their dogs.
Oh yeah.
I will load. I'll find that next week.
Okay. All right. Teaser for next week. Things that are bad for your dogs that you don't even realize it.
Garlic. Who knew? I give my dog spaghetti sometimes. There's a lot of things in the spaghetti, including tomatoes, that dogs should not be eating.
I will never ever I will make sure that my dog never eats spaghetti again.
She has?
Not this dog. 2 dogs ago, one of our first dogs, one of our early dogs, we were out camping. Got into spaghetti. We had spaghetti as a camping meal. You know, it wasn't just burgers and hot dogs. And in the middle of the night, she got sick all over my pillow. There's experiences like that we just never forget.
Rosa I had a box of Kraft dinner that I made, and I didn't feel like eating the whole thing, so I gave it to Rosa. She's had it many, many times. Not anymore. Yeah, same instance. I went in to go to bed, and I had to do laundry.
yeah.
Oh, and everywhere.
I can't remember how.
Pasta is not good.
Her name was Sadie. The dog's name was Sadie, and I don't remember how she got the spaghetti because it wasn't something that was a regular meal for her or anything. And we don't normally feed our dogs human food. And that way it helps prevent them from, wanting it, taking it.
Rosa's gotten into the garbage, pulled out a chicken, those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
She's eaten a medicated chocolate bar.
Oh.
Yeah, one of Marcel's, in fact. She's gotten into a few things. She tried a mushroom outside. Didn't go very well.
Yeah, and chocolate, that's another one of those bad things for the dogs too.
But there are things, everyday things that could literally kill your dogs, and yet people give them to. I mean, I order a pizza, she gets a slice. Tomatoes are really, really bad for dogs.
Yeah. Well, our daughter's dogs, the two puppies.
Oh, they're cute.
Oh, are they ever big? They're almost the size of Tessa now.
They peed on my foot, Al.
Did they? Piss on you. Yeah, they were young then. Yeah, they're still young, but they're
bigger
big
now, right?
Much bigger.
That's
more weight behind them, and they love apples. The two of them go over there to the apple tree in the yard, one of many, and they get down the ground. They eat the apples. They don't eat the core. They eat around it.
Horses will eat the whole apple, but Rosa likes apples. I give her some while I'm having an apple. She'll have some.
You probably, maybe, I don't know if it's on that list or not for next week, but too many seeds, too many apple seeds are a problem for them.
And you know what? Coffee. Coffee is really bad for dogs.
Yeah.
The caffeine, right?
Yeah.
And if you have a little bit in your Timmy's cup and you hand it to Rosa, she'll grab it, open it, and sit there and drink it. She likes coffee.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like coffee at all. Love the smell, hate the taste.
Yeah. Likewise.
Does Gail drink coffee?
Oh yeah, she drinks coffee.
So you smell coffee in the house.
Things like
so
that.
She can have her coffee smell in the house, but you can't have your weed smell. Never mind, it's always in the house. I get it.
I was smoking a doobie out front there the other day, and there was something in the house that smelled. She says, "Leave the door open." So
she hasn't complained about the smell coming in the house yet?
No. She hasn't complained about me smoking out on the deck and the smell coming in the house. But yeah, something that stunk that day. Leave the door open. I thought, okay, well, I'm cooking, so I'm out here smoking. So, alrighty. Recipes. Okay, no products. We got some news stories, though. Here we go.
News.
I was reading this article this morning, and you won't believe what happened.
Tell me.
Okay, I will tell you. Health Canada. They continue to increase inspections of federal license holders.
Well, you know what? That's a good thing.
From April 1st to March 31st, so that's April 1st of 2024 to March 31st of 2025, the federal regulator conducted a total of 889 inspections under the Cannabis Act, and it's up from 662 a year in the two previous years. So they've gone up over 220 inspections in that time. I can remember when patients were saying, inspections. What inspections? They say that this most recent year included 194 inspections of registered personal and designated productions of cannabis for medical purposes.
Really?
That's up from 160 and 170 in the previous years. So they've gone to 200 patients' homes and inspected their homes or their locations wherever they're growing to make sure that they
Applying.
are applying exactly. There are also, they say, 26 inspections targeting promotional activities conducted at both licensed and non-licensed establishments over the same period. They say in total there were 437 regular inspections, 101 of them targeted inspections, 128 compliance verifications, 194 inspections of registered personal and designated production of cannabis for medical purposes licenses, and 26 promotional inspections. Of the 666 regular targeted and compliance verification inspections of licensed producers, there were 685 different visits, with some producers receiving multiple visits on different dates.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of visits, eh? There were also. Go ahead.
I'm a little bit at awe that they are actively checking patients. I've heard of this.
Oh yeah. And back when there was a lot of talk of that there was inspections, I talked to a lot of people, 10, 15 years ago that had large licenses. Never, ever seen an inspection. Never, ever, never even. We're lucky if we heard about 4 or 5. Some people even wondered, was there even any inspectors back then? That was before legalization, right? Now they need inspectors for the
businesses,
recreational market, and they've obviously added in the medicinal end of things.
The owner of My Cannabis here in town has said several times to me during conversation that he has to be very careful what he does, because they're in there all the time. They're up here going around. We've got several licensed stores between Toronto and Manitoba border kind of thing.
Yeah, sure do. Yeah. Now, they say there were also 155 additional activities, including sampling, seizure and detention and destruction conducted. About 1/3 of those were for sampling activities, 57 were for compliance and enforcement activities for registered personal and designated production of cannabis for medical purposes, and 40 were for compliance and enforcement activities for license holders. As a result of the 889 inspections, Health Canada's Cannabis Inspection Program issued 37 non-compliant inspection reports to license holders under the Cannabis Act, and that's up from 20. That's up from 21. They say that of those 37, they included 1 seizure and detention of products, 1 destruction, 2 warning letters issued to firmly advise license holders for their non-compliance, and corrective measures. There was 339 major observations found and 554 minor observations that were noted. There was 436 cases of potential non-compliance related to promotions. That resulted in 130 actions with regulated parties, which can include a warning letters, emails, stuff like that, monetary penalties.
Wow. Looks like I'm sleeping at this angle.
What's that?
It looks like I'm sleeping at this
angle.
Oh,
does it? Now, as far as for the Health Canada, they said they have ramped up its inspections of license for personal and designated production, so for medical purposes.
So what about all the recreational for plant people? Are they doing them as well?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Now, of the 197 inspections for the medical end of things, 99 were in British Columbia, 74 in Ontario, 19 in Quebec, and 5 were in Alberta. 93 of these inspections was 3 rating is the most.
Wow.
56 inspections received a level 2 rating, 37 inspections received a level 1 rating, and 11 inspections were not rated. Of the level 3 rating is defined as one where the observations noted resulted in a clear risk to public health and public safety, a risk of cannabis being diverted to illicit market activity. The non-compliances are considered severe, and further enforcement action may be required to prevent risks to public health and safety. And they revoked 50 registrations and additional actions and currently ongoing and under construction based on those 197 inspections. So out of those 197, they pulled or 50 of them.
Half. Over half.
Yeah. So there you go. Health Canada is out checking out these gardens these days by the looks of those numbers.
Well, I guess, I mean, I don't like it. I don't think anybody likes it. But if you're going to monitor the legal market, then you need to monitor the market.
Market, yeah.
I find it funny though how they're going after medical patients. Though they've never done that before.
Well, like I said earlier, as I started in the story, there was a time there people never heard of them. They talked about inspectors were there, but
they raided you.
One inspector, two inspectors for the whole province or something at one time. It was just there was, like I said, I know people that had huge licenses that never saw anybody.
They were more apt to go in and raid a grow. I know many patients back in the day before any kind of licenses. They got raided. One individual, well, she's gone now, so Mama Hawk had fucking military helicopters flying over her fucking farm. You know, I mean, but that was probably 30 some years ago, I would think. Back then.
But yeah. Now, the last bit of news I got is that THC infused beverages sales have topped $1 billion in the U.S.
Wow!
In 2024, $1 billion worth of sales just in the beverages, and I figured that beverages,
just on the beverages,
once they got them going, would take off because of the fact it's like drinking a beer or having a whiskey and Coke or whatever. It's just a beverage, right?
What's a beer cost in a restaurant?
I don't buy one, but I'm going to say $5 to $8.
Now, what's a beer cost to buy at the liquor store or the beer store? One can of beers, like $2.50, $4.
I haven't got a clue. Yeah.
Where a cannabis beverage, is $8-10.
I see. Yeah, I've seen them $68. Yeah.
I'm not paying $8 for a can of pop.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's well.
I wouldn't pay $8 for a can of beer either.
They say they think that it could be worth $10 billion once everything is done. Now they say they also found that there are 750 brands of beverages across the U.S., 200 of which sell products in cannabis shops. Okay, the total potential market is valued at $10 to $15 billion. They say the lack of federal regulatory framework means state regulators are struggling to establish policies to protect consumers. Okay,
and make money.
Yeah. At the time of this report, THC beverages were legal in 28 states, legal but restricted in another 9 states, can only be sold in cannabis stores in 7 states, and completely illegal in 6 states. So there you go.
That's also cannabis the U.S. market they're talking about.
Correct. Yes.
The Canadian market, I think, would be a little bit different.
Yeah. Dean says beers are $3 and change.
Yep.
Yeah, $4 for a beer.
It's fucking expensive, man. I remember when a case of beer was like $20.
I remember, yeah, I think it was even less than that.
Less than that, probably.
Yeah. Something about $8. Or was that a carton of cigarettes? No, that wasn't a carton of cigarettes. That might have been a case of beer.
Could have been.
It's a long time ago.
Long time ago. Long. Okay, now you're making me feel old, Al. Move on. Next.
Well, the gray beard doesn't help you look young either, right?
Not my fault.
All righty, from news to and of course, I got some cannabis sports and I got some scores in the cannabis end of things. This is the headline. Like Snoop Dogg's living room, tennis players complain of marijuana smell at the U.S. Open Court. It's become a stink at the U.S. Open. A pungent marijuana smell that waffled over an outer court clouded the concentration of one of the world's top players and left the impression that there's no place left to escape the unofficial scent of the city.
Where was that?
What's that?
Where was
in
that?
New York? New York.
New York.
New York, yeah. They said the smell remained a mystery Tuesday. One thing was clear: Court 17, where an 8-seeded player complained about the overwhelming whiff of pot during her first round loss.
Does it say who it was?
Yeah, Maria Sakari. Yeah.
So, I'm surprised Trump didn't say anything. He was booed at the U.S.
Yeah. Apparently has become a notorious among players in recent years for its distinctive and unmistakable odor. They say that Court 17 definitely smells like Snoop Dogg's living room. Oh my God, it's everywhere. The court smells like weed. That's from 12-seeded Alexander Zverev.
I don't. You know what? I used to watch tennis a lot, and I would watch the U.S. Open and all the others, and I don't anymore though.
They said it appears that the U.S. Open stands are the sporting equivalent of a fish concert.
Well, that's because they allow them to smoke in the stands. That's why. I mean, anywhere in Canada, if you can smoke a cigarette, you can smoke a doobie.
Pretty well, yeah.
You know, I would do the same thing.
Now, according to the spokesman from the USTA, questioned officials and reviewed video of the midday match and found no evidence of anyone with smoking pot in the stands.
Huh.
So they say maybe it came from a park. Maybe it came from the park just outside of the gate.
Probably.
She said that this is Sakari. She said that she complained to the chair ump while up 4-1. She said the smell. Oh my gosh! I think it's from the park. She lost 6-4, 6-4.
Blame it on the weed.
Yeah, she says sometimes you smell food, sometimes you smell cigarettes, sometimes you smell weed. I mean, it's something we cannot control because we're in an open space. That's a park behind. People can do whatever they want. Yep.
You know, I didn't hear anything about cannabis and the C&E. I mean, we used to walk around and smoke doobies, but I don't think they allow smoking cigarettes anymore on the property. I don't know. I mean, I've gone down to the Queen Elizabeth building and stood out front and smoked doobies. Of course I have.
Right. Yeah. As they go through the story, there's other people who have complained about the smell, and they all do sort of direct it towards that park that's in behind. But
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And it's legal. It's legal for them to smoke there. So
that's what I'm getting at. Like even here, if it's legal for you to smoke cigarettes, it's legal for you to use cannabis.
Yeah, I can't
Although
think of
there are people and
yeah.
even cops that will argue that fact. But that's the way it is in Canada. If you can smoke your cigarettes, you can smoke your weed. And if somebody's going to complain about the smell, well, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't like the smell of your cigarettes.
I know Allison, she got turf from something.
Just the other day.
Yeah.
From where was it? From TIFF? No, was it TIFF?
I don't think it was TIFF. No.
What was it?
I don't know. She goes. Yeah, they go to a lot of like music events and stuff. So I'm not sure. I can't recall exactly where it was. Now, as far as to finish up the sports, we're into some scores today. The Guardians over the Royals 10-2. Braves over the Cubs 4-1. The Padres beat the Reds 4-3 in extra innings. The Sox over the Athletics 7-0. The Nationals beat the Marlins 15-7, 5-0 for the Rangers over the Brewers, 4-2 for the Mariners versus the Cardinals, and the Dodgers beat the Rockies 3-1. Diamondbacks lost to the Giants 11-5. Twins, whoa, that's another one of these football scores. 12-3 over the Angels, and then I'm sure in a big pitching battle, Phillies win 1-0 over the Mets.
1-0. I don't hear any Jays at all.
They must not have played last night.
Oh, okay, that's true. Last night.
Yeah.
Oy, 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 oy.
I don't see them. Yeah, I don't see them. Not on this one. So there you go.
How about a song?
How about a song? All right. We'll do that. What have I got lined up here? All right. There we go. We got a song I found. This is from Dr. High. You can find him at Dr. High Music on YouTube. And this tune is called The Rasta Revelation. It's about 3 minutes long. And we'll see you on the other side.
They call it a crime. They call it a sin. But the truth's been known since time began. One green herb, one healing flame. They fear the power, they curse the name. Deep in the hills where the rivers run, a voice rose high like the rising sun. Just say, this herb make the blind man see. A gift from Zion to set minds free. The dreadlocks knew, the elders spoke. The chalice burned, the wisdom woke. A fire of truth, a sacred high. They smoked the herb and touched the sky. Babylon rage, they fear the wise. Lock the gates, cover their eyes. But knowledge rise like morning light. One breath in and see the sight. Rasta rise, burn so high. Smoke lift up to the most high. Gift of Jah from earth to sky. Dr. High guide with a holy eye. They kicked in doors. They took them away for a leaf, for a plant. They made them pay, but still they chant, still they sing, still the fire keep burning within a revolution, a sacred fight. The herbs still burn in the dead of night. They couldn't kill what Jah create. The seed been sown, it's not too late. Oh, smoke rise high, voices call from mountainsides. Truth don't burn, flames don't die. One green leaf, it touched the sky. Rasta rise, burn so high. Smoke lift up to the most high. Gift of Jah from earth to sky. Dr. Hay guide with a holy eye. They try to chain it, try to hide, but Jah works flow like the ocean tide. From Zion's hills to the streets today, Dr. High still lights the way. Dr. High still walks the day. Let the green leaf light the way.
There you go. That was Dr. High Music. Find him on YouTube. He's got, I don't know, about 80 songs that are there. And they're all about cannabis and AI generated as well.
And also, if you have a band or do AI stuff and you'd like us to feature your music, please let us know. I've been getting submissions, so we're going to have other music as well.
Good.
We'll see what happens anyways. I don't know if we'll get flagged or not, but we've gotten some submissions.
Yes, I got a fellow who reached out to me, and I'll be using his music as well.
Cool.
Go along. So.
Uh-oh. There's the
what you got there?
I just ate from Steven. What's that?
What's that?
Yeah, hey, mind your own business.
All right. Okay. All right. I won't ask. Okay, we've got news, we've got sports, and it is time for us to go to what are you eating?
I don't know what flavor it is. I think it's blueberry.
The crescent. What is it? It's a
Danish.
It's a Danish. How can you talk and eat at the same time?
Well, you're doing your entertainment thing.
Oh well, yeah, no, but you're going to have some as well.
You want some?
All right, upcoming events. What do I got here for upcoming events? Unfortunately,
I needed a snack, Al.
Okay, all right, ninth. There we go. Hall of Flowers. That's going on in Santa Rosa. Tethers has an event in Edmonton where they're doing a sampling event. Science in the City International, Legal, Medical, and Industrial Plant-Based Science Symposium. Plant-based. So that would be more than just cannabis, I would think. Wouldn't you?
Maybe. It's hard to tell what you're going to get these days.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, let me see. I'm just going to open it up and see what it tells me. Okay. It's a hybrid event taking place in France. To explore cannabis science regulations and industry practices. Has something to do with France's involving cannabis framework and plant-based therapies. It doesn't mention the word psychedelics whatsoever in it.
Huh.
Yeah. It's all cannabis-based.
I know that a lot of the I asked Sarah Sunday once if she was going to include psilocybin and things like that, and her answer was basically it's illegal. She can't.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, no, she can't. Being that she's doing a legal business now, she can't mix them for sure.
That's when I asked her when she went from A to B.
Yeah. Event-wise, I guess event-wise, we should update people, let them know that last time we probably together were talking about events. We were talking about Can Expo in Toronto in October, at the end of October. That event has now been canceled. It was originally scheduled for March. It was rescheduled for October, and it has now been completely canceled outright.
Yeah.
So that won't be going on.
I'm bummed about that.
Yeah. You never like to lose an event. It would have been a very busy time. It would have been great to get together with people who we haven't seen in a long time that we only normally see at cannabis events. I'm not driving to Toronto all the time like I used to be able to go to the city and go to different events. And those happening all the time, but now.
But there's so many things going on in Toronto right now. You can't go to everything. And then the big events aren't happening. Like Lyft is gone. Now Grow Up is still around. They just had one, a few months ago.
Yeah,
they do a year, right?
Huh?
I think they do 2 a year, don't they?
They do one in Toronto, one out west.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what else is there? There's the Karma Cup. The Karma Cup has gone legal. It's not the same.
Yeah, and the Karma Cup itself is now just a weekend event. There's no public judging packages.
No, everything. It's they're using that whole scientific research thing, I think.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that's where it's going to be held, and then the judging will be held on the Saturday or the one day of the event, the first day of the event, and the awards, presentations, etc., will be on day 2 of the event.
Cool. This one's Apple, Al.
Is it? We could have done a product review.
I could have medicated it too.
You could have. Exactly. So, but I don't have any information as far as any events that are going on in the city that are grassroots based.
Well, we'll work on that.
Yeah. All right. Now, as far as entertainment end of things, what do you got?
Well, I have a new movie that's available. It just premiered at TIFF in Toronto. If you don't know what TIFF is Toronto Film Festival. And what it is John Candy, a very, very well-known Canadian, I don't want to just say actor because he was more than that, comedian. There's a documentary. I'm just pulling it up. I'm going to go over here. And it's called I Like Me, and it's going to be on Prime. So let's take a look at the official trailer.
I can't tell you what was right about John Candy or what was wrong, but he was my friend, and I don't want to cry, but when I see him, when you see his face, I mean...
Who are you? I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog.
Gus Walensky, Polka King of the Midwest. Del Griffin, Director of Sales, Shower Curtain Ring Division.
This is a lovable guy. This is a guy who, the minute you see his face, you're going to smile.
He was amazingly funny.
Thank you.
He was one of the top performers out of all of them.
Guess my secret to acting would be I pretend real hard.
Even though John did distinctly different characters, John was always there.
He was so gentlemanly and so Canadian.
Nobody had bigger expectations for himself than John.
And then all of a sudden, it kind of jumped to a different level.
I'd made winning my whole life. And when you make winning your whole life, you have to keep on winning.
You've been in more turkeys than a stuffing mix.
I think the weight of everything he was doing was just too much.
A hazard of this business is that it's very unhealthy for people pleasers.
You can't really do favors for people.
It's a bottomless cup of coffee.
If you go a whole lifetime eating your feelings, drinking your feelings, smoking your nerves, it shows up.
There's some things that are just painful. That's it. And you can't make them not painful.
Hollywood still reacting to the shocking news.
John Candy is dead at the age of 43.
But it's the face you put on the world that defines who you are.
He lived his life very much like the movies. He was the child that made everyone happy. And he was the adult that did that.
I remember John caring when not a lot of people did.
Every time you go away,
This is no meager life we reflect on today.
you take a piece of...
This is as full a life as any human can live.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
Magnificent of visage, eyes and frame, the titan of a gentle golden man. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me.
So October 10th on.
There we are. Yeah, October 10th. Right.
I'm looking forward to that. The first time I watched the trailer, the Hi Daddy got me.
Oh, yeah.
It got me. I really liked John Candy. When I went, I have a memory. When I went to get my dog, Puppy, we went down. I believe it was on Harvard, the Humane Society in Toronto, and we went down. And when we came out with the puppy, John Candy was standing across the street doing the sex store skit from SCTV. He was dressed up as snake, had the snake on his face and everything, and they were actually filming it as we came out with the puppy. So I've got that memory.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Anything else on your end?
No, I want to hear what you're watching.
Oh, we are watching a show called The Land. Now, Land, not island, Land. And what it is, it's a science fiction thriller. It's a mini series. It's got some performers in it. Let's see what else. It says 10 people wake up on the beach of what appears to be a deserted tropical island. None of them have any memory of who they are or how they got there. And each takes on a name that is printed on their clothes. There's a tag on their clothes on the back, and it had names on them. The group make initial attempts to band together, but differing priorities and strong personalities cause some of them to clash. In particular, Chase, who wants to investigate the island, does not get along with Casey, who is suspicious of Chase's ability. Eventually, they go against each other, is what happens.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Drama ensues.
Right. So, and it's all simulated.
How far are you into it?
We're probably about halfway through, and these people were people. One lady finds out, she gets off the island, and because she goes back to her original self and finds out that she was a murderer beforehand. All of them were all convicted criminals at one time.
Ooh.
And they've been put on this island as a test to find out if they can rehabilitate criminals by controlling.
I've heard of that. Is it on Apple TV?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah. So they tried to control them, is what they're trying to do, and they have a bunch of tests. So we're only part way through it, like I said, but yeah, it's good. We're enjoying it.
I watched the MTV Video Awards for the first time.
Oh, yeah, I saw your post about that.
Yeah, for the first time in about 10 years.
Yeah.
And I used to watch all of the award shows religiously, some with my mom, the Oscars and things like that. But, the first half was all new people that I've never heard of, except for Sabrina Carpenter, which I'd rather listen to Taylor Swift. Exactly. I'd rather listen to Taylor Swift, to be honest with you. Although it got some criticism, the Aussie tribute was Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, and Youngblood. And this kid is just, I don't know if you saw it, Al, but
no,
this kid is just oozing talent. He's got a hell of a voice, and it's going to be kind of cool to see where he goes from here. You know, I mean, the singing changes at the concert, at the back to the beginning concert that they did for Ozzy.
Yeah,
really broke him out of his shell. You know,
and this is who this young blood.
Young blood. Yeah, he's from England, I believe.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely an up and comer.
Good. No, I didn't see that. So, all righty. Have you got anything else?
Yeah, the only other thing that I want to mention is that all the I guess what they would call the mid-season shows start. All the Chicago shows and
oh yeah, summer is over. People are now going back home again, and so the series return.
You know, I went from not being able to go out because of the bugs to actually enjoy sitting outside at night to now I'm like wrapped in a parka.
Yeah, I had my coat on this morning when I went out, so I would have had it on last night as well.
I've been wearing my jacket my hoodie for 2 weeks now.
Oh yeah, hoodies. That's not out of the ordinary.
It's been cold, like today. It's creepy movie fog kind of day.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
sort of like stuff going underneath us here on the screen.
It's about that foggy. Yeah.
Oh really? Eh?
Oh yeah,
well,
yeah.
My window tells me blue sky down here.
I can't see the other end of the park.
Oh.
No, I can see just an outline of trees. What's that? It's probably a little bit of both, right? But I call it dense fog is what health was it? Environment Canada calls it dense fog. I get alerts. Dense fog and rain.
Thick.
100% humidity.
Yeah. Well, when it's raining, it is. But at least we've got more rain now than what we had earlier this summer. We actually have to cut the grass now.
I think I'll have to do it one more time. I did it the other day.
And when do you expect it to snow?
By the end of October, we'll have our first snow.
Yeah. I remember that used to be normal for down here. So, all righty. Well, if you haven't got anything else, I know I don't either.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, I think I got the right hat on. Yeah. Respect the planet, people. Respect the planet.
And you got that from John Fowler.
I got that at the Karma Cup.
Yep. That was his slogan, I think, for what was his
7 acres.
7 acres, which is still very much around. I don't think John's with them anymore.
No, John's not with them anymore. He's been gone for quite a while, and Canopy Growth bought them. And the nice thing about this hat is that there's no advertisement on it. It just says "Respect the plant."
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, but that was an activist doing that.
Yeah.
That's where he was a patient advocate. He was a patient at first, just like a lot of us. He came up.
Oh, he was, yeah. He was at
and
the Expo and stuff. Yeah.
And they put out a good product too.
Yeah, I was quite surprised when the first time I had heard about them that they were 7 acres of greenhouse. I mean, that's a huge greenhouse.
In Godrich, I believe.
Yeah, somewhere that way.
Yeah, it's somewhere out there. Yeah. One of my friend's sons was working there for a little while.
Yeah, but it's now part of Canopy Growth.
Really, I didn't know that they got bought. And you just froze out.
No, I'm back.
Back
yeah. I saw both of us.
Giving you a little issue there today.
Yeah. Actually, I saw some people complaining about the feed, and apparently there's a new dish that's out that is better but there's something to do with it limiting things.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
I
know,
have no opinion.
Rogers have been doing that for years too, and
Yeah, exactly.
they're
They
on the verge,
throttle and
on the verge
yeah.
of doing satellite as well. I have I signed up for the beta thing, and it's just texting right now, and
Yeah,
I've
because
not noticed a thing. They keep asking me if I like the service, and I'm like, I'm not noticing it. I don't get very many text messages, so I'm not. But from what I understand is I can go out into the middle of the bush, and it doesn't matter if there's a signal or not. I'll still get text messages.
That's what's supposed to be going on with this new dish as well. Something to do with that as well. Something along that line. So, but I don't. I'm not looking at changing and buying another one just to pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
I see reviews. I was going to get it at the farm, as you know, and I look at reviews and still see. I'd say a good 80% of the reviews that I've read, anyways, about Starlink have been great.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got to get over. You know, a lot of people are like, "You're on Starlink? What the fuck, man? That's not a Canadian company." Well,
No,
you know what? It's a service. It's a service that you pay.
Yeah, unfortunately,
it's caught up in what's going on with the U.S.
Yeah, and we don't have something that's equivalent here in Canada.
Well, we're going to Rogers.
There are
Rogers
things
very soon. Rogers, although is Rogers
that.
still a Canadian company? I don't know.
There's something called Nord Space.
They've been around for a while.
Yeah, they just tried to do a launch there last week, and I think there were some problems with it. There's another one called Telstat, I believe is what its name is.
Telstat was
yeah.
They've been around a long time, Telstat.
Yeah, but it's not one that's being used like Starlink is. Now, Dean says that my son-in-law got Starlink. Yeah, we understood, Dean. We understood, buddy. We he got Starlink. Yeah, you know, I don't know whether you got the third generation, Dean, or not. My understanding that's the new one. A friend of mine got one. He posted about it. He said that it is. It's not unlimited. It sounds like there's a cap to it, to the amount that you can.
And you know, and here I'm on ADSL using T-Baytel, and I get 1,000 up and 1,000 down. So it's equal.
I see people post all the time in this Starlink. Oh, he's got the roaming version then. Dean, he's got the mini dish.
The mobile
anywhere, so he's got the roaming one. He probably pays about another $10 or $15 a month.
Really?
From what we do. Yeah. The other options, there is Explore or ExploreNet, whatever you want to call
radio.
it. Huh?
That's radio, and as you know, it's not great. I found that's what I was using at the farm on my cell, and it sucked.
Yeah, buff, trying to watch a show on TV.
Oh, I know.
On Prime or Netflix or something. It's just buff.
It's like trying to smoke a joint that's rolled too tight.
Yeah. Yeah. Or one that the one that's full of chemicals or isn't dry. So, all right. Well, I see it's about the hour.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah, it's 11:30. So what's the rest of your day involved?
It depends on if my helper comes.
Right.
I'll be putting lights up.
Yeah.
Yep. And other than that, sitting on my chair in my living room.
Oh. All righty.
Maybe a little vacuuming, some laundry. Normal people stuff.
Correct. Yeah. No, I got I got to do a recording this afternoon. So.
Oh, and plants to water.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have one. I have some that I have to go out and look at. So, alrighty. Well, then we shall see everybody later. Same time, same place next week, right here.
Same bat channel.
Exactly. All that stuff. Hi, guys. You just never know. We may change it up a little bit. Some new categories coming up in the future. Not just recipes and entertainment and news.
I think we should try some video recipes too. See, what we could do is see what Chat GTP comes up with, or better yet, what I can do for video recipes for AI. We just plug in the video.
Sure. Yeah. Throw it in our media assets there, and we'll run a video on how to.
I'm a little laggy gagging because of my computer issues at the moment, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. All righty. Okay. Other than that, I guess we'll see you again, as we said earlier, about 2 minutes ago. We'll see you all next week. Same place, same channel, all that stuff. Toodaloo, as they say. Bye-bye. You're watching the 420 Pace, found at 420pace.ca. Rerolled Saturdays. Check it out. Nothing but non-stop cannabis and psychedelic programming. Find it at 420pace.ca.